The narcissist. When you discover their lies, this is how they apologize. The ability of narcissists to cause immense suffering in those around them is no doubt bizarre. They're so good at the art of gaining control over their victims. Those who commit such atrocities without feeling any guilt are not normal. And people may wonder how they may walk the streets freely, spreading influence everywhere. Or they even think about how other people feel. But that topic aside, what happens if they don't know what they're up against? The suffering that narcissists inflict on their victims is actually well calculated. The narcissist is very aware of it. They are fully aware of what you might have been through. However, they just prefer not to feel it. True, they don't empathize with you because of their lack of empathy. They're unable to connect with others because they lack empathy. They don't care if someone will be wounded because of their actions. Narcissists find it challenging to see their conduct as morally wrong or worthy of punishment. Narcissists hurt you because they can't go where they want to go because you're in their way. So what are these individuals going to do when there is evidence but no one to blame? They have no remorse for what they have done. They don't feel any guilt, so what do? First, they don't seem to really care, which is troubling. For example, they can continue as before and downplay its intensity or separate themselves from it to completely wash their hands. How a person deals with failures and setbacks in the past can reveal a lot about their character, and you definitely can reveal a narcissist with just this. Since most narcissistic people don't feel any regret for the hurt they cause, it is well known that they will go to considerable lengths to avoid doing it again. It is impossible for a narcissist to feel true remorse for their actions because of their personality disorder. Narcissists consider every negative charge as a chance to employ one of the following mental processes. One thing to keep in mind is that they are always looking for reasons to justify their actions. It's as though narcissists defend their words and deeds because they believe that the people to whom they spoke or did something deserve the narcissist's bad treatment. Due to this tendency, narcissists often become paranoid and believe they are in danger or that someone else is a threat to their existence. Additionally, they can use this to justify their behavior or the safeguards they've done. As the third trait of narcissists, when they're caught in their bad behaviors, they also prefer to downplay the gravity of the situations. Although there is nothing malicious in the other person's words or conduct, narcissists are extremely sensitive. Because of their sarcastic or angry answers that they cope with some dark humor, people would likely misread them as a joke. It's actually what they really feel though, because they hate other people and want the other person to know it. Because narcissists realize they're right and you're to blame because you're opposing where they stand. Such statements may be made to you by narcissists, for example, to trick you, and you may fall for their deceptions. When they were done torturing their victims, they plan to dispose of them by burying them deep in shame. The final thing, which is also common, narcissists would use selective amnesia to trick you into thinking they have forgotten some horrible things they've done. People with narcissistic tendencies tend to be highly self-absorbed since they focus on erasing their faults and blaming others instead of themselves. When hurt or insulted, narcissists would rather cling to their resentment than forgive or forget. They can tell stories about themselves being the victim to avoid thinking about their wrongdoings. Because they've warped or covered up memories for so long, narcissists may be unable to recall past events. This is what they want you to believe, to forget everything. They deliberately obfuscate their actions to hide their tracks whenever something goes awry. Narcissists employ this tactic to lessen the impact of their blunders. To justify their actions, they will minimize or deny the gravity of what they have done. They avoid taking responsibility for their acts by blaming others for their mistakes. As a result of their actions, they refuse to accept any blame. If possible, they'll also blame others while covering their mistakes. They feel no remorse for their actions because narcissists don't give a damn about the pain they've inflicted on others. This type of apology is frequent among them. If you believe this to be the case, the narcissist will be happy to have you cease talking about their shortcomings. Instead of taking responsibility for their actions, they may choose to apologize. But this is another lie. After you stop pursuing them, they'll revert to their natural state. We must stop them from doing so. We must hold them accountable if they continue to blame others for their actions. Keep an eye out for those who would minimize or exaggerate the harm they've done, because if not, you might fall into their trap again. More harm will be inflicted on those who disagree with the narcissist's means of obtaining their goals. To avoid falling for their lies in the future, it is critical that we state our disapproval of their explanations now. People with narcissistic tendencies are not likely to apologize, so don't expect anything else. Because they are so self-obsessed, they think they can get away with anything. Because they believe they are above the law, they have no fear of punishment. So, don't give them any room to maneuver. However, the discussion today will be solely devoted to this topic. Feel free to share any experiences you have about encountering people who tried to justify or defend their bad actions in the comments section below. Your compassion and thoughtfulness are always appreciated. By subscribing and turning on the notification bell, you can ensure you don't miss any new videos on this channel. My heartfelt thanks go out to you for being here today. Thank you very much.